guys? Hope you guys are all doing well and having a great day. I almost did not film today because I'm starting to feel a little bit of nausea, and I just was like, you know what? It's Vlogmas and I need to update you guys on this. I posted a video. I'm now officially 6 weeks pregnant, and if you hear some cartoons in the background, those are my 2 little kids watching a TV show, so that's that. But anyways, I wanted to talk to you guys and let you guys know that I'm pretty sure I'm having some morning sickness starting to develop. It's not intense, but it's enough to make me feel like blah, like ugh, like I could gag at certain things maybe. And I haven't officially thrown up or anything, but I really am starting to feel more nauseous than I have been during this pregnancy, because honestly I haven't had any whatsoever, and so this is how I can tell that it's definitely something going on. I'm taking this as a sign that the baby is growing and hopefully things are doing well. It's not so intense to have me, you know, worried that something could be wrong, but it's definitely to the point where I am just like, ugh. I started to film a what I eat in a day video for you guys, and then I realized I forgot a meal, so I think I'm just going to film that tomorrow because I want it to be accurate and everything for you guys. But I was able to eat. I got up super early this morning because I am just unable to sleep. The insomnia during this pregnancy is insane, and my back is hurting like no other. I'm only 6 weeks along and my back is throbbing, and I can't lay flat on my back. I have to have a pillow propped in between my legs or underneath like the bottom of my tailbone in order to just be kind of pain-free and allow me to sleep better. But regardless, I woke up a couple times last night wide awake, and then I was up by like 5:20, 5:30 this morning, and forced myself eventually to fall back asleep. But I am just, I'm feeling it. Yesterday was the same way, except I stayed up and I couldn't fall back asleep at 5:30 a.m. and so I was completely tired by the end of the day. And today I just feel nausea and blah, and I feel like I could probably take a nap. And so we're gonna call this baby A because my last name's Aiden, my married name. You're probably like, what? I thought it's Milligan. I just got married this year and I still haven't changed the name on my YouTube channel. But I think that baby A is just growing and making mommy tired and kind of sucking the life out of me today. I'm still waiting to hear back from the doctor's office because this is a high-risk pregnancy. They usually see me around 6 weeks pregnant because I am so high risk. And I'm getting kind of worried that they haven't called me back. It's been since last Friday, and today is Wednesday, so I am just kind of at a loss as to why nobody is calling me back. You know, maybe they are so busy, but I think I'm gonna call them and just get an update on, you know, whether or not I should be coming in, because I should have a phone call by now. Okay, so I ended up having to leave a message with the doctor's office, and I left a message saying, you know, I'm high risk and I'm supposed to be calling you guys back to see if I'm supposed to come in sooner than later because of my history. If you guys don't know and you guys are new to my channel, I ended up having a miscarriage in one of my pregnancies, and I ended up in the ICU and almost didn't make it. And so it's very important to me that I kind of get in sooner, and so I can check on the baby and make sure everything is nice and just like healthy and going right. But I left a message with their office. I remember them being a lot more responsive. This is the same exact doctor. I had during that whole situation. And I remember him in the office just being a lot more responsive. So I feel like all of this is due to the pandemic and everything that's going on. They must be just super busy, and it's just a different kind of, I don't know, environment and stuff going on over there. But maybe they'll call me back today. I think their office closes at 5 p.m. So that would be neat if they called me back today. I would love to get seen and just get checked. Just peace of mind brought my way. I say that in every single video. I just need peace of mind so I'm not so anxious. And I kind of want to go into, because hopefully this morning sickness just doesn't get worse. I'm not very good with nausea and all that stuff, because I really try to be as productive as possible during the day and get a lot of stuff done. And so it's very hard for me if, you know, I'm having to stay put and not move and stuff like that. And I've really enjoyed eating, and so it's going to be really depressing if I just can't eat. Like today I went shopping, and I really wanted, but I didn't get, was bagels and cream cheese and coffee, because I've heard you're not supposed to really have caffeine and stuff during pregnancy, and plus I'm not allowed to have caffeine at all, so I'd get decaf, but there's still like trace amounts in it, and so I didn't get any. And I'm just not a coffee person, but I just really wanted some today, but I didn't get any. And I came home and I ate leftover taco salad from last night, so I've been eating pretty healthy. And so now the rest of the day I was going to kind of chill out a little bit and do some work on my computer and some activities with the girls. And I just remembered that I do have company tonight, so I have to make some dinner. And so that means I have to deep clean, because that's me and that's my OCD thing. You know, if somebody comes over, I have to deep clean and everything. But yeah, so I'd love to hear your guys' remedies, because if this morning sickness gets worse, I'm definitely going to need some home remedies. You guys know me, I'm not one to take medicine unless I absolutely have to, so I need some nice home remedies to try to fight this morning sickness and to just feel as normal as possible. I'm okay with making juices and things like that. So if you guys have something that worked for you guys, then leave it in the comment section down below, because I feel like at one point or another I'm gonna need some help along the way. And I just, fingers crossed that I'm not so sick as I was with Cora and Olivia. I remember just being so nauseous with them, and I've kind of been bragging, and I know it's so early in the game here, but I've been bragging to people, you know, like I'm not sick at all, like I'm not having any morning sickness, my stomach is fine, I'm able to eat, and like aversions aren't bad, so I can pretty much eat anything from comfort food, which I absolutely love, to like sweet things. Although I feel like sweet things, when I think about sweeter things right now, that makes my stomach a little bit more upset. Like I don't want anything to do with it as much as, like, I could totally eat pot pie and like chili and stuff like that, but something like a candy bar or something makes me doesn't sound good. Oh, and I noticed that the morning sickness was starting to kick in because I started brushing my teeth and I started gagging, and that's something I had with my girls as well. It's like I cannot tolerate the smell of Dove, like soap bars, and I can't tolerate just like the taste and everything of toothpaste. And so that's gonna be really interesting to get used to. What are some of the things that you guys got nauseous over, or what were your aversions? Because I think it's so interesting to hear about other people's, you know, like, oh, the smell of meat made me sick, or I really craved popcorn or something like that. Let me know what your kind of triggers were down below in the comments, because that'll be fun for me to read later, especially if I'm stuck in bed. Okay, you guys, I have to tell you something that happened last night that was super creepy. It was so creepy. So I'm sleeping in bed and I'm just about to fall asleep, and my daughter Cora, which just turned 3 years old, starts rubbing my stomach and saying, baby brother, and starts kissing my stomach and rubbing it with her hand like back and forth. And I look up, I was like, oh my gosh, because she's like wide awake and she's sitting up. And I'm like, what are you doing, Cora? And she's like, baby brother's in there. Baby brother's in your tummy. And I was just so creeped out because she does not know that I'm pregnant at all. This is something that we are surprising her with. I had a friend that told me that kids her age are very intuitive to people being pregnant. And so I'm very curious. Well, obviously, I know that I'm pregnant. Trying to whisper because the kids are downstairs. But I know that I'm pregnant, but it'll be very interesting to find out the gender to see if she is right on this, because I may get super freaked out. I'm not sure though, but me myself, like, I'm very intuitive and I get very strong feelings, and so I think she's kind of the same way, and I feel like she definitely knows like what's going on, and I have been very careful not to like say too much about it. Let me know if you guys have like been in a similar situation or you've heard of any other stories like this, because I think it's super interesting just that little kids are that intuitive and that they can actually predict or just know that there's a baby in my tummy. I mean, my 5-year-old, she's not convinced and she doesn't say anything about it, but Cora, my youngest, definitely says stuff about it, and that's just crazy. And I don't know if it's just like her picking up cues like, oh, mommy's getting up to eat, I'm going potty more. I mean, these are things like she wouldn't even know, but it's very interesting. But I wanted to come on here today and just give you an update, let you guys know that I think morning sickness is trying to knock on my door and trying to tell me to get prepared and get ready, because I feel like it's going to come in full force. And so I'm going to prepare myself. I'm going to drink lots of liquids, stay hydrated, make some juices, and go from there. But tomorrow I will be filming a what I eat in a day at 6 weeks pregnant, and I'll give you guys an update on when I actually do get a hold of the doctor's office. Fingers crossed they do call me back today, but I'll let you guys know tomorrow for Vlogmas. And let me guys know, just let me know if you want me to start filming on the weekends, at least for December and this rest of the season. Let me know if I should start filming on the weekends, because normally I take Saturday and Sunday off, but let me know if it's something that you would be interested in, and I'll make it happen. But if you guys are going through something tough right now, just know tomorrow's a new day, and if I can get through it, you could definitely get through it. And on that note, I will talk to all of you guys tomorrow on Vlogmas. Bye.